Hello everyone, this is Pom, bringing you part 30, I don't know, 33, 34, probably 34 of Fire Emblem Awakening. I did some training, as I said, even trained Tsubasa. For some reason, I brought Tsubasa because I don't know, because I felt like I wanted to reach level 15 as soon as possible, because I want her to get out of Grandmaster, you know, because Grandmaster is kind of boring, is the Robin everyone has. Trained several little bit, gained like I think 2 levels, maybe only 1, didn't get any magic, pretty bad. Yeah, Kiel was there, she gained some weapon rank. I don't know, I entered some battles. I found the superior edge for Stal, I found the Balmud staff for Miriam, which is an interesting thing I didn't know existed in this game. Kind of works like the parallel falcon. You can use it as an item and it heals you, or you can use it to heal or attack in the case of the parallel falcon. And yeah, now we're going to do what all this training was meant for: promote Frederick, who capped speed and strength. And he's going to become a Wyvern Lord. Yeah, definitely, because you know that A rank lance has to go somewhere. So now we take back the lances too. This should be a pretty strong Frederick. Only 3 users left on the Stilax. So maybe it's time I give away the Stilax and give him like a... I know I have a lot of lances I'm not using because... Okay, pretty good gains. Pretty good gains, yeah. Yeah, let's do some supports. We have Maribel, Frederick. Oh, okay, so a lot of Maribel supports, I see. So maybe I should start with a Maribel support with Tsubasa, because I see Tsubasa has 2. Oh, one with Miriam. Fuck. Crepuscule. What did that mean again? Are you studying, Tsubasa? Oh, hello, Maribel. Just reading up a bit. Reading up? How lovely. I hadn't realized the lowborn rate at all. Did you just drop by to look down your nose at me, or was there something else? A noble's nose engages in no such activities. I was sincerely impressed. If my turn of phrase offended, I apologize. Forgive me? Alright, I take it back. But was there something you needed? Yes, I had hoped to learn more about you. Me? Why me? I'm not that interesting, you know. Can you fault me for being curious about an amnesiac with a genius for strategy? You've also earned quite a bit of trust from my dear friend Lisa. It's only natural that I want to learn more about the stranger in our midst. And yeah, this is what I was talking about last part. This support doesn't really work right now because Maribel is the queen of Ylisse and has been working with Tsubasa for 2 years now. So she's talking about, oh, maybe we can be friends. I don't know, you seem like a stranger to me. And if you think about it, how the fuck is she a stranger at this point? I suppose you might simply say that I hope we could become friends. Unless you object, of course. No, I don't object per se, but weren't... Okay. Weren't we already friends? Oh, I'm pleased to hear you say that, Tsubasa. You can be sweet sometimes, Maribel. Well, then ask away. If I know the answer, I'm happy to tell it. Oh, lovely. That's very kind. Well, then... Tell me about the quaint customs of the unwashed masses from whence you came. I'm especially interested in this slang of which you brute seem so fond. I take back what I said, and I take back the take back before that. Should I? I mean, let's try to mix it up. Well, we have Tunnel Kiel. That should be interesting. Ha! Yeah! Kel, you seem to be trying extra hard today. If I can do my share of the cooking, I'll have to do larger share of the fighting. Oh, sure. You're not cooking again? Would you want me to after last time? You saw how that day's battle played out. Armed soldiers clutching their guns, legs quivering like newborn deer. And the smell. Oh god, the smell. If the enemy hadn't been so horrified, we might all be dead. It was a challenging day for sure. But no one's perfect, I'm sure it was just a fluke. I know I, for one, would love to try your cooking again. No! Beg your pardon? What if it wasn't a fluke? What if my cooking gets killed next time? Another breakfast for me could bring our entire army to its knees. Literally. Don't ask me to do that to my fellow soldiers and my family. Oh, come now, it wasn't that bad. I still remember the sound, that horrible sound. Dozens of people are... Alright, I get you. How about I help you by giving you a few cooking pointers? If we manage to come up with something tasty, we can share it with everyone, deal? Alright, deal. And thanks. That's sweet. I think it kind of works with Donnell, because Donnell seems the... Maybe it's because of Ash from Three Houses that I think this, but Donnell seems the type to, like, know how to cook. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this because Ash was, like, poor and knew how to cook, and also Mosu from Raids is like the Donnell of that game, and she knows how to cook. But well, okay, maybe I can leave this one for last. Still Maribel? I'm going to have to do a lot of Maribel supports now. Maribel, about that favor I ask you later. I asked you earlier, probably. Oh, I do declare, my stars and garters. Frankly, my dear Chrome, I don't know. Maribel? Oh, what? Where am I? Is that you, Star? You've been studying too much, Maribel. You need to take a break. You can't even open your eyes anymore. Quite frankly, sir, my rest is... pardon me. But I mean to say that it's none of your concern, and I'm quite alright. It's not alright. I just got you sleeping on your feet. Are you feeling dizzy, feverish, any sudden chills? I told you I'm fine. I had a spot of indigestion earlier, but that's all. That was obviously Kiel's breakfast. And I insist you try my special tonic. It works wonder on stomach ailments. Well, if you insist, thank you. This should keep me going for a few more days. No, you need to sleep properly too. Yes, I know that. Maribel? Maribel? Okay. Don't think I ever saw that one. Kiel Severa. That... Oh. Okay, let's go. Let's do this already. How discomposing. That looked like a pretty bad spill, Mirror. Are you hurt? A minor condition, benign. Everything you were carrying when playing. I see your herbs, some papers. What is this, a book? A journal? I have that, madam. Sorry, I didn't realize it was so important. Important? Mirror? I suppose it does bear some import, yes? It is a lodestar of sorts, one that points me the way of the truth. Wow, who wrote it? A famous mage of something? Not famous at all, no. The author was my mother. That explains the rat binding. No offense intended. Still, that's amazing. Was your mother a mage as well? Or perhaps a scientist? What is the impetus for your inquiry? Impetus for my... You mean why do I ask? I don't know, I'm curious. Would most people be? An autonomic reaction to conversational stimulus. I see. Did I say something strange? Curious, perhaps. Making closer study, certainly. Spontaneous reactive curiosity. Fascinating. But what is the underlying mechanism? I really think you're reading too much into this. Oh, well, that was the only Muriel. How many Muriel supports can I get? Considering I'm not using these people... Then I'm going to get her key probably. Ah, fuck. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 3 with the key. 30 more mirror supports. I'm already counting. Okay, Donna Maribel. What careless lout elected to leave their belongings here? Gosh, I'm sorry, that's my bad. Well, I would ask that you be more careful in the future. In cases of emergency, this corridor is the escape route for the entire camp. I didn't know that, Maribel. I'm very sorry. We didn't have anything like that back on the farm. Very well then, I shall take it upon myself to instruct you. Eh? We shall begin with the laws of Ylissean and the Code of Organizational Regulations. Oh no. Just yesterday I had an exam about a subject in my degree that's all about laws. You may borrow this this book for now. Expect you to learn its contents front to back. Oh fuck no. That's an awful thing though, man. Justice is a waiting matter. And you want I should memorize this whole thing, man? Vigilance is the noblest of the virtues, Donner. Education elevates us, separates us from the beast in the field. Oh, and that voluminous a big gift for my father. I ask that you handle it with utmost care. Oh yes, ma'am, I'll be real careful. Oh, that's a fun one. I do know that Maribel. I find Maribel like interesting because unlike Lisa, who's just like, well, your everyday healer that heals and helps the army a lot, but wants to do something else besides healing. You know, every healer, every first healer in Fire Emblem, basically. Maribel has an interesting perspective about like wanting to help the world by becoming a judge, I think. So that's fun. Kiel and Sever. Okay. I ship this. I'm big today. Does that equal sloppy on your wall? Because your shirt is becoming unbuttoned. And I know you're sweating for combat or whatever, but oh my gosh. A little skin isn't going to kill anybody. Besides, this area is off limits to the men. It's like it's something you haven't seen before. That doesn't mean I want to see it. Gods, would it kill you to act like a lady once in a while? At least I'm enough of a lady to mind my matters and not stare. I'm putting this out for your own sake. I've never cared about the stuff like this, and you know it. It's one thing for a child to be a tomboy, Kiel, but you're a grown woman now. Now I can see your stomach. Really, have a little... Wow, those are serious abs, Kiel. I could do my laundry on them. No wonder you woke up with your shirt hanging off. It's not hanging off. I'm just untucked it. Why the compliment anyway? I don't know. I just kind of popped out of my mouth. You don't have the hots for me or something, do you? You couldn't handle me for an hour, and you know it. I'm just a little jealous, is all. You're pretty, yet still so tough and strong. Well, looking is free, I guess. Knock yourself out. God's Kiel, seriously, could you try and knock that like a boar for 5 minutes? You compliment me left and right, and then you want me to be more modest? So what should I do? Flint terror anytime a girl catches a glimpse of my belly? And that's the general idea, yes. A proper lady never shows skill above the ankles and below the neck. A proper lady understands that less is more. Girls care about the dumbest things sometimes. Hello? You're a girl! What the fuck? I only know... I've never actually seen this support. Or if I saw it, it was on my first Let's Play, and that was my first Let's Play. The first time I played this game, which was like 8 years ago. Maybe more, maybe like 10 years ago. No, 10 is too much. It was 8 years ago, yeah. I was still in high school, so... and I do, like... I mainly ship them because of people talking about, like, making a lot of art about both of them, and also I think their conversations in Future Past it was, which I've never played. So it's interesting to see that, yeah, people are right. That was pretty gay. And I'm very fine with it. Maribel, milady, it's morning. Time to wake up. Morning already? Wait 1 second, where's the sun? It's pitch black outside. Star Wars Day begins before dawn. And unless I am mistaken, you express a desire to study the arts of stewardship. Yes, I did say that, didn't I? At least I think I did. Good. Then let us begin with our morning duties. A steward must prepare tea for the lords and ladies before they wake. I'm so tired, but I suppose I can manage to boil. Oh, blast the stupid kettle fire over. Then please boil the water again. This time, do so carefully. Now, as you have wasted a pot of your master's finest tea, what do you say? Really now, this is simply... Alright, I'm sorry for spilling the stupid tea and blah blah whatever. Unacceptable! Now then, try it again, this time like a minute. Oh dearest Lord Frederick, please forgive my clumsiness. It shall never happen again. Because the next time I'll spit it in your stupid head. I shall assume your mumbling was all above board. Now then, we must prepare the silverware. Today you are in charge of the schools. Who does he think he is, making me polish cutlery? I'm a lady. I ought to polish that lance of his and cram it up his... Here you are, milord. Hold on, milord. Does the shininess please, milord? Unacceptable. I want to see my reflection on the surface. Start again. Oh, shit. Oh. That face. What was that? Interesting portrait you have there. I don't know if I ever saw that anywhere. She doesn't even get that. Well, I was going to say she doesn't even get that one in S support with Chrome, but I didn't see the S support with Chrome. She married it automatically because she had A. So maybe she does. Kalam style. Oh, Kalam. Oh, you saw me first, that's a change. I've been practicing, my good man. I've honed my powers of observation to razor-like sharpness. I can now find you from a distance of 5 arm lengths away. Because you were serious when you were trying to learn from me. Yeah, of course I was serious, and what's more, I believe I have met with success. I have seen, for example, that you laugh and cry, like everyone else. It's very subtle, you don't weigh your emotions on that enormous metal sleeve. Well, I am human, you know. And what's more, I noticed that you act quite differently on the battlefield. I see that now your tension and nervousness, and that is a great relief to me. Relief? Relief! That I'm not the only one who feels so when faced with certain death. But I told you that from the very beginning. Now, here's the real difference between me and you. You accept your fear, and yet you are its master. Like a dog in the hunt, you unleash it to bring forth terrible, slathering death. Don't understand what you're saying. Well, thanks to your sample, I'm now more confident than ever. You've been a great help, Kalam. I hope I haven't been too much of a nuisance, huh? No, on the contrary, I feel better about myself. Oh? You're just about the first person who's taken notice of me. Oh, okay. Frankly, it's been a real shot in the arm. Oh, well then, how delightful. Stal was like, okay, so I'm the only person ever noticed you. Okay. Yeah, let's go into it. Chapter 15, Smothering Resistance. I lose a lot of time on supports. I hope this gets better later in the game. I think Barm is sometimes a bit heavy on the supports because you are getting the children and people are like have already started, like you have a defined team, so you kind of always use the same units and that's why they get supports. At last, Van Harrow. It appears to be well fortified. Prepare the troops. What's that? An altercation? Woman, the Barmese dogs are running her down. An enemy of theirs is a friend of ours. Come on. Short, sweet, to the point. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. Kind of a cutscene, I guess. Who's that? The Ylissean League. So they have finally landed. Over here, we have her cornered. Come fight these wretched Imperials. Don't let her get away. First priority is to hurry and save that woman. Yeah, can I? No, I can't make this go faster. If possible, we should also visit the homes here to see how the people. Okay, I think you get some good things. I think you get a stave and also an arms scroll. I'm pretty sure you get an arms scroll, and people tell you, yeah, like, oh, you could give that to that woman. And I always think she already has B rank and she only uses swords. Why would I give her an arms scroll? Yeah, so I mean, I want to see more of this support, so why not? Okay, you don't really have good movement, and you can't reach yet, so... Oh, and you can't either. If I come up to you... Okay, 40% of Kiel joining with an axe, so it also trains her axe rank. C rank, so I could give her some tomes. Didn't you drop? Okay, so yeah, if I can get her the Arc Thunder, she gains a weapon. That's good. Yeah, you're just going to separate. I don't know. First, I kind of want to kill you. I want to go in there, but at the same time, I don't. Like, yeah, Frederick is a good option to go in there. Or maybe Maribel. Okay, I kind of have a plan. Yeah, it's not the most amazing plan, but okay, what do you have? Still, what do I want you to use? This is definitely the cheapest option later, but at the same time, well, I think lances are better because a lot of enemies here are cavaliers, so yeah. And 53 of joining, but I'm still going to go with the Wilderwind. Yeah. So without him, and I think they prioritize attacking Sari. Yeah, and I should survive all the other enemies. That's you, and you. Oh, who else can attack? Well, probably you two. Yeah. Okay. Now, these steel swords. What is this? Range of a short spear. Okay, that's okay. So steel sword, steel lance, and an arc fire. An arc fire. I want to make a blockade. I think Subasa is like my tankiest thing. She's not even... I don't even want to say person because she doesn't feel like a person. She feels like a fucking heaven sent. I want to lose on joining the fray just for... Oh, I forgot about you. Okay, I can fix this. See. Trade you the iron bow, so that if they can do this, okay. Use the lemon sword. Not the most intuitive use of a Levin sword. And now, with the steel axe, spur you up, and this is 62 of peg unit. Well, now I kill because of Bike's stats. Hammer goes to the combo. That is always good to have. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. I think she has a concoction on her, and when her health goes low, she uses it. Very good, very good. Now, okay, perfect. This actually worked very well, the Levin sword. Is it going to work twice? No. But that's good, we can feed it to someone who needs it more, probably. Okay. This is nice too. Now, can you get magic? No, but you get speed and defense, so I'm not that mad. Could I also get like a spirit dust? Because if I get some spirit... Okay, perfect. It broke killing someone. What is this? The arc fire? That's a lot of damage, so I'm probably using up the arc fire there. And they get closer. Yeah, she used the concoction. Perfect. Okay, she was using the Thunder, so no problem. And do I not have a hammer on me? On anyone? Because when I checked Bike, she didn't. Like he didn't have a hammer, right? Does Donald have the hammer? Yeah. Interesting. I don't know why I would give Donald the hammer. Okay. First of all, now she can survive one, so let's kill the other. Yeah, yes, with a steel axe. With a steel lance. I feel like because of doing both paralogs very early, I've become now very strong to the point of the game where I'm at. Yeah, no, I can change to... Okay, we're going to keep this. Keep this up, keep luring them, and then if they come too close, I can bring Kiel out, and Kiel will be able to kill anything here. She also has a base killer, so she can kill the Dark Knight easily. Okay, some bow here. Yeah. There you go. Of course, yes. That's your range, and that's your range. So I'm very okay with it. Who wants this? I almost want to... Yeah, I think this is better. Okay. First Ether in the game. Yeah, I think it's better to separate here and just start visiting the places. Also, I'm going to send Gaius here because I feel like I'm a bit under leveled. Yeah. So can I? Okay. So how do I? Interesting. Okay, of course I can't use it because my health is full. I was just thinking how do I use this? Just like an item. Yeah, it's just I was full health, so of course it wouldn't let me use, but the option was there. Okay, I killed that. Now can you hit me, please? Yeah, that's good because that's experience for me. I want to get a level at least. You don't do a lot of damage. I mean, that's expected from someone who has a general back in the map, but Skill and resistance. No magic. She has gained 1 magic since level 1. I don't know her growth, and I don't want to know it, because if I know her growth, I'm always going to be expecting a certain proportion of magical levels, you know? Okay, so this is the main rank. So here I only battle the general, right? So I think Hellfire on the back and what deals the most damage against you. Rosax is 11, Beastkiller is 15, Stilance is 15. Silverlance is good. Silverlance is good. I think as much as I want to train Access... Well, no, let's do Access. Gaius is still needed there. I feel like they are going to come here, so Gaius can go for the tingly thingy. Okay. Deal with that. Or maybe Maribel wants to do it. I think Maribel is close to B rank on Toms. That's something I would like to get. Okay. We have to kill you, definitely. We have to kill everyone, basically. Let's just kill everyone. Maybe avoid this general. Yeah, because he's going to be a hard one to fight. Okay, equip the rapier and yeah, and we go with the urchins hunting. Urchins? Or ursins. I know this is supposed to be the, you know, the boogie or the bog if you like current official translations, which I don't. I've always felt boogie is like a much funnier name. But I know it's a fighter from Thracia who is known for being a bit too having a bit too stupidly strong weapon. Okay, yeah, I want you to attack, but at the same time, I don't want you to be attacked. What? He should take a mage with no problem. Get Steel Sword for you, in the same state as the one you have. Guess that just goes to the convoy. Superior Yard. So this gives me advantage, like 50 avoid and hit against other magic users. So I think this is fun to use in situations like this. It also counteracts perfectly. How is it even called? Tomebreaker, which is a skill sorcerers can get in this game and can get really annoying because sorcerers are actually one of the problems if you want to tank, as they have really high resistance. But well, normally your Nosferatu users also have high resistance. It's just a fun thing to note. Okay. Went for Subasa. Not something I can understand, but you do you. You go for bike, you die. You go for Subasa. Well, Subasa probably has less defense than Donald actually, so it makes sense. And here they come. So this is Muriel's level up, right? Yeah. Speed is good. And Demoiselle. Now you can promote after this map. Who can talk to you? It's probably Chrome, right? Not yes anyone. Okay. So we should get Chrome there. Yeah. This is enough for Chrome to talk to you. Switch to Frederick for mobility. Yes, helping Sari, are you? Good. We need such bravery in these times. Here, now, sell this at the market and use the funds to arm your forces. I'd rather see you put it to use than have the Terran steal it. A bullion? A large bullion. Nice. They basically founded the entire war right now. What is the objective of this one? Of the enemy. Okay. So even if I kill the boss, that doesn't mean anything until I... Okay, there's the hammer. We're kind of asking for it. Just parading around. Yeah, Swordmaster here doing the work. Who wants to kill you? That's the question. Who wants to kill a Dark Knight? I mean, of course, and Severa would like the experience, but I don't know if I have the patience to do that. 22 experience, because he learned that taking candy from a baby is actually not easy. That's fun. Yeah, for now, let's visit the houses. Oh well, you don't look imperial, do you? Care for a wee bit of gossip? I hear tell of resistance movement all across the continent. Each one striving to end Wallhart's cruel tyranny, but they are divided, scattered. They say a beautiful sword mistress is trying to unite it. Core blimey. I've never even seen this lady, but I wish to help her all the same. Should you find her as she read this, it'll make her even keener with a blade. Yeah, the arms scroll that I was talking about. Which I don't know who wants to get the arms scroll actually, because Severa, I already used one on her. She now has Donnell could use it, but at the same time he's close on both weapons, so I feel it would be a waste. I think I'm keeping it for some children later. There's no standing against the Emperor, or who question him and are slain in the spot. I am a refugee here. The Duster raised my entire village just for sport. If you truly mean to fight him, I'd have to take this. You can use it to heal the wounds of comers from afar. Physic? Ah, physic. Perfect. I was going to say maybe even a catharsis, but catharsis is just... like it's a yoke weapon, supposedly, so you can't get it from normal events in the game. Okay, that's some damage. But she has been gaining good resistance, so she should be able to take the mages well. And if Kiel joins, the mages just die. Another level... Why? Your stats... Okay. Reduces avoid and dodge. Yeah, definitely better than Rally Luck. Okay. I'm a bit disappointed with Severa. Not going to lie. I'm a bit disappointed with her. I feel like she should be better. Just that, she should be better. But well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is how magical Severa is supposed to be. Bad. Because you are supposed to use people on their canonical classes. Yeah, between us, I support the resistance and all, but I'm not about to stand against him. If his men knew I talked to you, they'd slide me over and wear me like a jacket. But good luck to you, though. Oh, fine, here, take this. Just don't tell anyone I help you. Second seal. Good. Always good to have those. I don't know, maybe you get weapon proficiency, so... yeah, I think that's... Oh, that's 25 experience. Much better than I expected. Now I will heal you. Okay. And I think I visited all the houses now. Yeah, so let's talk to Sairi. Prince Gorm of the Ylissean League, you have my gratitude. You know of her, of course? Of course. I would speak with you more, but first, perhaps. Yes, time enough for that once the fight didn't finish. Okay. I like those type of conversations that you see. They are just about okay, we will talk once the battle is over. Okay, another level for Severa. Do I dare wish? Magic. Good. 11 magic. Definitely worth making her a mage. No damage taken. Okay. Is this another level? No, not almost. D rank for Kiel. So Kiel can now use hand axes already. I mean, she does have that thing, you know, the thing. Physic. Yeah, as I expected. Rebel's range is just amazing. Good level up too. Oh, you have critical. You're nasty. Well, I have critical. Another level up for Severa. More magic. Perfect. That's good enough. If you can't do it, then I have Gaius there. Now, who wants to kill you? No. Okay, this is a good start. Only the Emperor, death to all who oppose him. Okay. Good. Very good level up, as expected, and now you die. Or do you? Well, I mean, Donnell has a high chance of joining, so I may be willing to bet on that. Yeah, let's just go with this. And he's dead. I may fall, but we are Legion. You cannot stop the Conqueror. Good. Level 4 star. First level as a Sword Master. Very Sword Master level. Well, 27 defense, 25 speed, 28 speed. What is this unit? And a Master Seal for Miriel to use later. Okay, so now you're the only one left. And I'm divided between wanting to kill you with Sarah and just killing you with one hit from Kiel. I will choose the middle option. And we're done. Arc Thunder. Oh, the Arc Thunder. That I have to remember to give that one to Sarah. Mercy, friends. The tales of your strength were no exaggeration. I'm Corsari, and I fight with the resistance. So, there's an organized resistance? Hey, of sorts. Several groups form to seek liberty for the states of power. I thought the Emperor has stamped out all dissenters. It tries, but the resistance are super. We strike hard and then vanish again into the dark of the night. Even now, rebels ride to the banner of Dynas across the continent. United, we could pose a veritable threat to Wallhart. And so, for some time, I have struggled to bring us together. What's stopping you? Greed, jealousy, sloth, all the old weaknesses of man. The Dynas all would have freedom, but on their own terms. Some refuse to take up arms unless their territory is threatened. Others thrive under the Conqueror's heel and will not join unless they are profit to it. Liberty is a fine word, but not always enough to rouse men for foolishness. I take it you're looking for a more convincing argument, then? Yes, so, although my efforts thus far have met with meager success. I fear many distrust me, because my brother fights for Wallhart. Why does he support the Empire? Would that I knew, good sir. Genfei was a good man once, but he's my brother no more. If we met him on the battlefield, I would cut him down, the same as any other Imperial. Wallhart is said to command 1,000,000 men now, perhaps more. Sooner or later he will stamp out the resistance entirely, if we do not unite. Crom, did she just say he has 1,000,000 soldiers? What are 1,000,000 men against the Ylissean dogs of war? You stamped 1,000 of their ships, did you not? Your dynasty has awoken and inspired people across all of Palm. Together I know we can yet unite the resistance and break Wallhart's grip. Help me, Prince Crom, I beg of you. Milord? This is no easy thing you ask me. I have my own causes, a Halidon to save and a future to win. I know a great battle has been foretold, but is this it? How to know? Still, I admire your courage. Perhaps your mission is the best way to achieve mine. So yes, Sire, I will join your cause with my own. If I am wrong, it's my life on the line. It should be. Now then, what will it take to unite your people? Well, I do have an idea. Remember to take breaks. Yeah, I played this chapter and the previous one back to back, so that's why chapter 16 is coming. Chapter 16 is coming. Since ancient times, people have worshipped Naga. More precisely, we worship the divine dragon's oracle, Ititiki. Though most only know her only as the voice. The voice is trapped in her temple as Wallhart's prisoner, but if she were free, the resistance could unite around her? Where is the voice being heard? There's a shrine, built in the branches of the divine military. She's confined there. Then we have our plan. Let's get to it. Okay. Is it that simple? Yes. So as I said, we now have access to this. The Mila Shrine ruins, which is definitely the... Oh, this is the Mila Shrine. Oh, it's always nice to find... If you've played Echoes, you know this is the Mila Shrine. Even if it doesn't make sense, because it's very much to the north. But I know there are some... most of the paralogs in this game are based on maps that were originally from Fire Emblem 1, 2, or 3. Like Severa is the one I want to promote, of course, but I want to have her go to level 20. Oh, of course. So let's use a Master Seal on Miriel, and of course we're not going to go War Cleric. We're going to go Valkyrie. This should be a good thing to have on the fucking military, because the next chapter is the military, which means no longer are the enemies kind of strong. No, they are all promoted or fucking beasts. I have to remember this part of Barn being quite difficult, more so than the ending against Wallhart and all. This is quite hard. The next chapter, the Inexorable Death, I think it's called, the one against Pharos, the Valkyrie. That one's kind of hard. It can be very hard. And then you get to the one against Yenfei, which is has a time limit. You battle against Griffons. That's a pretty bad one. Yeah, but I don't think we will go into the 3 next time. Next time we will probably do Brady. Either Brady or Morgan. One or the other. Yeah, but for now this has been Pomo. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next part.